Okay, I think we're set up. It was taking me a second. I'm waiting for people to get on. Good morning, Diane. It's a little bit of a mess up this morning. I couldn't get my camera, my phone, to do horizontal, not vertical. Good morning, Deborah. Good morning. Good morning, Crystal. It's going so fast. All right, so I'm curious, before we start, at 7, almost 8 o'clock this morning, I put up what I thought was a post reminding everybody going live at 8:30, and it was like a picture of the chicken and, I don't know, stuff sitting on the counter of the food. Did any of you guys see that? Because, okay, y'all are saying you saw it. Okay, that's good. Because I couldn't find it after I posted it. And I was like, okay, I don't understand. I'm not seeing it. Maybe nobody's seeing it. Some of you are saying, yes, you saw it. Some of you are saying, no, you didn't see it. Well, at least we know it went out. So some may not have seen it, but we know that it went out if others are seeing it. And I don't know what to say about that unless you just weren't on your phones yet. Or if, I don't know, maybe something with analytics, like maybe, I don't want to say maybe you don't tune into every video, so it's pushed me down the line, and the only way to bring me back up is to maybe refollow or something. I don't know. I don't know quite how it works, but that's the only thing I can think of, is sometimes when I'm not seeing, okay, I don't know if any of you guys have ever seen her, Ali Shanaki. I don't even know if that's for sure how you say her last name. She's basically a young adult that is a Christian, and their family, or her brother, and he has a group, a singing group. They're on KSBJ and Air One and all that kind of stuff. One time I'd stopped seeing her videos, so I went back to her channel and unfollowed and refollowed, and then I started seeing her stuff again. I don't know why it's like that, but things like that happen. So all right, I've got my crock pot out back here, and that is what we'll be doing the chicken. I've got my chicken here. It was very hard for me to get the camera set up so you see my face and you're not just looking down here at the table and you're just seeing this part of me down. So I've kind of got you looking at me, and we're just going, as I walk over there, you'll see what I'm doing, and you just do it too, I guess. I don't know. I mean, you don't even have to cook this meal. This was I thought, a fun way. I can't fix anything. If I mess up, if Levi talks, if he's told to turn the TV off, he's already up. I couldn't keep him in the room. He's up. So he's got the TV off right now, and I told him if he finds that he just has to have a need to turn the TV on, he has to go down the hallway. So hopefully there won't be any interruptions. I've got a kitten running around the house. Actually, Minky is still on the back porch. I haven't put her out yet, but I think this is well, we all know that we can't just be live for 4 hours while it cooks. That's not going to happen. So what will be live will be me preparing and sticking it in the oven or stick it in the crock pot. And then after that, I will do, because I had told everybody that, that you won't really get to see the meal until lunchtime, and that would be Daddy's video. And Dad has got this where he's only going to post the video that, like, this is Sunday's video, won't come out till next Sunday. And I think he started out that way because we were still he was still fairly new to videos, and he just thought he needed that much time to pull it together to fix it. But I think now, he's doing lives, so he should be able to edit or do anything he wants to. And he says he didn't edit. So he should be able to pull all that together and still show that video today. He could post that for an afternoon video or a Monday video. But that being said, I don't know if he wants to do anything like that. I didn't talk to him because I don't want to make Dad feel like he's got to rearrange his video life for me. So I think what I'm going to do is, after we've done our live and we're done and I say see y'all later, when it's all said and done and cooked, I will come back with just a regular video and video the food sitting out and ready to go. And then I'll post that. So y'all will know how yours look compared to how mine looked, because you'll be seeing yours getting done at some point when mine's going to get done at some point. So that being said, we're 6 minutes in and I haven't started cooking a thing. So I have my chicken thighs and I only had bone in with the skin. So what will happen, I will try to I'll pull the skin off now. Good morning, Peggy. Good morning, Dana. I will pull the skin off now. But the bone I'll have to pull out as when it cooks down and the bone falls off, then the meat falls off the bone. I'll pull the bones out. So for right now, I've got my crock pot out and I'm going to put it on high and I'm going to throw my chicken in. I wish I had, because I was getting Levi. Okay, well first I tried to do the video and it wouldn't let me get my phone. It said my phone was already set in vertical, so I had to go out real quick, which no one was on yet. No one, it was already, the timer was going. It said, it counts you down, 3, 2, 1. The timer was going, but no one was on yet. And so I was able to exit and stop the video so I could get my camera turned vertical. And then I had to get Levi situated, turn the TV off, don't, this, that, and the other. So I'm going to tell you the truth. My chicken, I sat it out took it out of the freezer yesterday, and my hands are clean, so I'm not putting on gloves. We're at home here. The only thing I've touched before I come in here to this food was the remote, which remotes probably have all kinds of germs on them. But anyway, I set my chicken out yesterday in the sink, and then last night I stuck it. It was still frozen last night. The air in the house, even though we were warm, and the house was warm. I'm not a hot house person, but I'm just saying this chicken is still slightly. It's movable. It's moving, but it's still a little frozen. Like it's soft and pliable and movable, but I can feel some. We're not gonna worry about it. It's gonna cook. This will fall off the bone and it'll just kind of disintegrate and just be these little small pieces when I stir it up. Also, I'd said that we're not going to concentrate, and we're not, but we're not going to dedicate any of the video to sides or cornbread or bread or any of those things, because like I said, I may love green beans. You may not like green beans. My family loves corn, but your family may not like corn. But I came across a air fryer recipe for green beans. So I don't know if y'all can see. Oh, you can't see it out of the camera. I hate touching it with my chicken fingers. Big bag of green beans from produce, and it showed in it, and you can do this if you have green beans, do it. I'm doing it, but your sides don't have to be my sides. So let's just go back to that. And I don't even know if I'm not gonna video doing the green beans. Maybe on my finishing, like the video that I will just post like a regular video, because It's air fryer. It's not going to take very long. They plop the green beans in the air fryer. And then they sprayed it with, I don't know, olive oil, some kind of nut, maybe some kind of oil, I don't know. But I have olive oil. And then they cooked them for 6 minutes. Air fried. Alright, I'm going to wash my hands real quick. Well, I actually have to give my water a minute to get here and be hot. They air fried them for 6 minutes. Then when 6 minutes was up, they opened it. They spritzed them with olive oil again. And then they sprinkled salt and pepper and Parmesan, the finely ground up, not the kind that sits on the shelf, but the kind that's in the refrigerated section of your refrigerator. They sprinkled them with Parmesan and put it back in for 6 more minutes, or 5 minutes. First was 6 minutes, then it was 5 minutes. It looked so good when all was said and done. Dish towel. It looked so good. And I thought, I think that's a green bean that eat, you know, some children don't even want green beans. I think that's a green bean the children will eat. So, we're going to set the skin off to the side. Because I'll tell you what I'll do with the skin later. I will fry the skin and I will feed it to Honey and Jensen. So, alright, so the chicken's in. We're not leaving it just like that, but I've got to, you know what, I'm not going to use the electric. I will use my handheld so we won't be making a lot of racket. Alright. I am going to salt and pepper even now. I did not buy low sodium anything. You could, if you wanted low sodium. It went away. You said you use your air fryer daily. I do too. Well, morning Teresa, Jennifer, Charlene. I make French fries and tater tots. I know that's not healthy stuff, but Levi will not eat a store-bought, like in the bag, frozen French fry. It doesn't matter if it's shoestring. It don't matter if it says restaurant style. It doesn't matter if it says seasoned, so it's going to taste like a curly fry from Jack in the Box. He won't eat it. Just like that. But, I make the corn dogs in the air fryer. If he wants a corn dog, or even if I want a corn dog, I do that in the air fryer. I use the air fryer a lot. I originally had just the air fryer that looked like a a bullet, an ice cube, I don't know, just like an ant pile. I don't even know how to describe how that, it was kind of round. Kind of just fat and round, had a little tray. But then on QVC, because I could pay it out, I come across Paula Deen. I know a lot of people don't like Paula Deen, but I love Paula Deen's cooking. I loved watching her cook. And so I ordered that one because it didn't do just air fry. It wasn't, and now you can buy them all day long. You can get them at Walmart, anywhere. But this one was a color, this one is kind of Asparagus. I mean celery. This is kind of a greenish, an old-fashioned green color. And I just fell in love with it. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and, we have so many. You know what? I'm going to wait to the end, like you guys won't be on video with me. But if it looks like I need more gravy, then I will add this other soup to it. So right now I'm going to set that aside, but I am going to make up these 2 packets of gravy mix. So right now we've done nothing but work on our chicken, on our main course meal. I'm going to put both of these in this big can, this family size can. And I'm going to fill it up with water. Stir it around and it's going to get all the goody stuff stuck to the side. Levi's in the bathtub. You can always tell when I have no water pressure. Alright, let's stir this around. So yeah, I do all kinds. I use my air fryer all day long. Well, not all day long, but every day almost. Levi loves tater tots with cheese. I'll tell y'all what he did. I was outside. Okay, done in the air fryer or even in the oven, you're going to get a crispy. You know, it's going to be crispy. And I do a handful. It's probably about 10 tater tots. And then I do them in the air fryer. When they're done, I just do a sliced cheese because I buy Velveeta slices. And I take a slice of cheese and I, just break it in little pieces of strips and lay it over his tater tots. And I stick it in the microwave for 30 seconds. And he gets a nice crispy tater tot. I just splashed chicken soup on me. He gets a nice crispy tater tot with a really good tasting cheese on top of it. And he loves it. Okay, so I was outside. And here this goes in. This was the 2 packets of chicken gravy mixed up in this can. And so I was able to get all of the inside stuff out. All the leftover that even though I used, it didn't all come out. So now it did. And like I said, if I need more gravy later, I will do that. I seen somebody said put, I don't know if they said the gravy or something on the rice. I have done that before. Flavored the rice while it was cooking. I've done that. I'm not going to do that this time, but I have done that before. Alright, so now we are basically done with this dish. Ooh, outside is hot. We are basically done with this dish. It is just raw chicken and all of this gravy and condensed soups, cream of soups, a little salt and pepper, and it is going to cook on high until that chicken falls off that bone. And then I will determine after that if it needs more gravy. Alright, I am shortcutting it today, so I'm not doing it now because I have to do, I'm going to start the strawberry cake mix cobbler now. And even these, I need to put these back in the fridge for right now. I don't know what I was saying. I got myself sidetracked. Alright. So with this strawberry, what I said I was doing shortcut because I am cream of chicken. I can't catch it fast enough. Celery and chicken soup, both condensed. Yes. Carter cases. I'm baking a cake right now. Somebody said 200 if she delivers. Okay. This meal, this dessert, I seen on a reel or a short, and I was almost positive somebody actually sent it to me. Several of you ladies tend to send me recipes a lot. I have done some of those recipes, but almost every one of them that I feel like, oh yeah, I will do that. I save it to my own personal direct message, messenger thing. And I went and I could not find it. And I'm like, dadgummit, I couldn't remember who sent it to me. So one of you ladies know you sent me a strawberry cobbler made with cake mix. Ricardo, for that kind of money, I'm about to send you some food. Somebody said her name is Christina. I don't know. I must have missed something. All right, yeah, I don't know. Somebody said be nice. I don't know if somebody's arguing. Please don't argue. Shut that down. I don't want them to go back later and read comments and feel like I have to delete people's stuff. So she put, it looked like frozen strawberries because when she dumped the bag, they bloop, 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 bloop. There was nothing that sounded like it was a fresh strawberry. Preheat your oven to 350. This is one thing I splurged for in my old house before the fire. I had gotten, when you go through a divorce and stuff like that, your credit kind of gets like bleh. And I had been working so hard at getting my credit back up and getting things paid. He left me with bills in my name that he opened, and I had to pay them off. So I worked really, really hard to get and I went to Sears. Now, I don't know if there's any Sears open today, because it seems like they've all shut down everywhere. At least I know the Uncle Sears that was at the mall, which is where I got my stove, not this one. I went to Sears and I bought, with my new Sears card, I bought a double oven. Lots of homes, you have double wall ovens, and that's awesome. And I've always been kind of jealous of people that have that double oven, because when I started doing Thanksgiving at my house all those years ago, it was hard because you're using your oven for, you got to do a turkey. Now, since then, Daddy does the turkey, or now even Lou is doing the turkey. But, okay, so we're going to go with some strawberries, and I got this is not the bag I wanted, this is what they substituted. I am y'all see this? I've covered the bottom with these strawberries. I may add a few more just to make sure there's not a gap. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't spray. Well, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Don't do what Kim did. Don't do it. Kim is going to take these strawberries and put them in a bowl. Wipe out my pan and spray. Anyway, it would take you forever. You're doing pies, we always did dressing, so it was not stuffed in the turkey. There was such a need for, and you're doing stuff, and some stuff is being out for such a long time before everybody ate. Okay, now my pan is sprayed. I can't even get back far far enough. Can you see this? In the camera, I can see this. So, here goes my strawberries. Back in. Okay? Strawberries. Alright, then, oh, pantry door's locked. I said, and I think it's kind of big, an 8 by 9 by 13, so I'm going to do 2. But she put oatmeal and brown sugar. Well, I have maple and brown sugar. This is what I'm doing. So I'm just going to sprinkle this on these strawberries. And I'm going to do both 2 packs because this is actually a big thing. So I went to Sears and I bought me a double oven, standalone like this one. Lost it in the fire about 5 years later. 5 or 6 years later. I tell you what, that was the most, that came in so handy. Alright, now, has this been sitting out too long? No. You take a stick of butter and you cut it. This is probably not the knife to use, but this is the knife I'm going to use. You don't put this, I'm going to cut the butter now, but I'm not going to use the butter at this moment. I'm going to cut it and get it ready. But the double oven is something I feel like if you cook a lot, you should try to have. And if it's not, you just can't. This was one thing when after the fire and I was trying to, you know, get the house done. That was one thing that I did without some other things. So I could go down and get me another double oven. And they come in so handy. My pats of butter may be bigger than what I've seen. I mean, they're still pretty tiny. But they're not slivers. What if I did 2 pats of butter? 2 sticks. Didn't call for 2 sticks, but what if I did it? Anyway. I really think double ovens are awesome when you're a person that cooks for a lot of people. I wish I could. I just said that at the beginning, aiming the camera down at the food. I can't get it. Okay, if I can try right now. I can lower it, but you're only gonna see me, like, I can do this, and I can lower this a little like this. Okay, well, I'm still here a little bit. I practiced earlier to see just where the camera needed to sit, and I knew that the food needed to be moved over some. Okay, so you take your cake mix now. You've got your pan is sprayed, your oven's at 350, mine is ready. That's the benefits also of double ovens is your top oven is small, so it heats so fast and it cooks faster than your other oven. And then you take your cake mix, dry cake mix, and you just sprinkle it over these strawberries. As this cooks, you're going to get those strawberries sweating and cooking, and that juice is going to be supplying your cake with juice along with these little pats of butter. So this is done. So now I'm just putting my little butter pats on top of the cake. It'd be crazy. I've never done it before. All these people do it on TV and it comes out so cute and pretty and you think, oh, that's awesome. Because my cobbler, any cobbler that I've ever made, actually, I think I'm going to need some more pats. This is not going to, my pats are kind of big. It's not going to cover the whole cake. When I make cobbler, I make it homemade. 1 sugar, 1 flour, 1 milk. Equal parts. So if you're not making a very big something, then maybe you would only do a half a cup of flour and a half a cup of sugar and a half a cup of milk. That's how I've always done mine. That's how Mama did hers, and that's how she taught Mama. And that's how Mama taught me. I think our family's favorite cobbler, although I love blackberry cobbler, because I love blackberries. I love blackberry jelly. You can't hardly find it anywhere. It's cheap. You can get cheap. No, I don't mean cheap, but Blackburns, to me, made the best blackberry jelly. And I think they was made, I don't know, Blackburns, and somewhere along the line, I think I read something about Blackbird and Smuckers, and Smuckers did away with the blackberry jelly. That's why I think you can still buy Blackburn stuff, but you can't get it in blackberry jelly. Alright, so I have done this. I've got little pats of butter. All over my cake. Look at this. And it's ready to go in the oven. If y'all were doing it with me, you should be ready to go in the oven. Unless you had your butter already ready. Because I didn't have my butter ready. So I'm putting this in. Right in the middle. It says 35 to 40 minutes. I'm going to put my timer on 30. For me, because like I said, the top part heats faster, cooks faster. All right, we're done. We're done with the live. We cooked. So what I'm gonna do is, like I said earlier, hello, better late than. I can love with humans, but a new routine. Oh, I can't read the long ones. Somebody said whoever's being mean. Please don't be mean, guys. Come on. It's Sunday. We should all basically be fixing to get ready for church. On Sundays that I cook, I don't usually go to church because it's kind of hard to get this house in order, cook a meal, deal with Levi. Sometimes you have to clean 2 times with him. Also, I didn't have to drive the bus today because it's raining here in Plum Grove and this part of Texas. It's raining. What do you have? Rohan is with this kitten is chasing around something that they found somewhere. The 2 ladies don't ride the bus when it's raining. So, I think they have to walk down. They have to, because their homes are like, what do they call them? Duplexes, but not duplex, because it's more than 2. Isn't 2 duplexes more 2? I don't know. I just know that it's like one long building, and they're chopped up into 3 or 4 homes. And they have a sidewalk goes down the front, and a little sidewalk breaks off and goes to each front door. So they have to come out their door, walk down their little sidewalk to the main sidewalk, walk down the main sidewalk all the way to the driveway. And I try to park the bus, which is hard because it's a bus, and I'm trying to go into a place that's only for vehicles, but I get turned around up in there, and I try to park where they can come, because I've got to walk now down the sidewalk beside the driveway and come to that the ramp so they can come down. The one lady walked with a walker. Can you imagine that in the rain? So yeah, they don't usually ride the bus in the rain. So this morning I didn't have to do bus, and I'm not going to church today. But this is a church day, and we shouldn't just be good on church days, but we should try to be good every day. Anyway, yes, I serve it over rice and mashed potatoes because about half this family likes rice and other half likes mashed. All the boys would prefer to have a mashed potato. I think Jill is the same way. I think Jill prefers mashed potatoes. So, all right. So this, I think we're gonna have to. We're in 35 minutes already. So I don't know how you guys like this. I know it was a little hard because it's kind of hard for the counters here and my face is here, and so I don't know how to put you where you're seeing my face and you're seeing the pots and stuff. It's kind of hard. Anyway, so my plan was when we sign off from here, live is done. Maybe 12:30, 12:45, I will just do a video and show the food. This is what all I did. And put that out now, today. Like, you know, maybe at 1 o'clock, we'll be eating and y'all will be seeing a video of the food we're eating because it will be ready by then. And, yeah, you won't get to see everybody eating and stuff because that's Daddy's video and I'm not would never infringe on what Daddy's already doing. But I would like to post the food after. There's no way we can stay live for 4 hours or 5 hours or how long it takes this chicken to fall off the bone. So this is what we're doing. So we do it this way, and then I will come back and do a little short video of how everything turned out and looked, and then I will post it sometime today around lunchtime, hopefully. All right, love you guys. God bless y'all. There's still time for church. If you're able to tune in, there's still time for church. Oh, I don't know what time it is. My ovens. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 9:13 a.m.
It's 9:13. Still time for church. All right, love you guys. God bless y'all, and I will. They're going so fast, I can't read all of them. I'll have to read them when I sit down in a little bit. You can always watch TV church. Winning Walk is a good one. Is it Life Without Walls? Is a good one. Anyway. All right. I love you guys. God bless y'all. And I will see you later. I hope y'all enjoyed the live. Be honest, but don't be mean. I really don't want to be mean. But you can be honest and say we liked it or we didn't like it. All right. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Okay.